Nader Hashemi is director of the Center for Middle East Studies at the University of Denver. He joins us now live via Skype. Good to have you with us. Given that this man has been in prison for 20 years, does he have any authority among the Kurds? Can he speak for the Kurds?
Well, absolutely, yes. I mean, the Kurds, particularly those who support Kurdish independence, Kurdish rights, view Abdullah Ocalan the same way that many South Africans viewed Nelson Mandela. Of course, the rest of the world, and particularly other people in Turkey, view him quite differently. But he does have incredible moral and political authority. And I would say that there would be no chance of progress in terms of a resolution of hostilities without Abdullah Ocalan playing a leading role.
So will the Turks talk to him? Can he stop the violence?
Well, you know, there is a historical precedent here. Roughly between 2013 and 2015, there was a ceasefire between the PKK and the Turkish government. There was a peace process in place. There was, it seemed like the longstanding conflict between the Turkish government and the Kurds was on its way to a resolution. And during that period, Abdullah Ocalan played a lead role. And in fact, it was, his central participation in that peace process that led to that moment of diminished hostilities. So I think we're seeing another opportunity. The real question is why now? Why do we see these things happening at this particular time? And I suspect Abdullah Ocalan views the government of President Erdogan is somewhat weakened recently as a result of the loss in the Istanbul election, a weakened economy, and an opportunity to perhaps convince him to return to those 2013 peace conditions as a way of trying to resolve this conflict.
You say why now? Does this have anything to do, him speaking out now, to do with the Turkish invasion of northern Iraq, northern Syria?
Well, yeah, possibly, because it looked like that Turkey was going to invade northern Syria. But that has been that issue seems to have been resolved as a result of American intervention. So now there's an agreement to create a safe zone on the other side of the Turkish-Syrian border. So there will be no imminent invasion. To what extent the fear of a Turkish attack on Kurdish forces, the YPG on the other side of the border, has motivated Abdullah Ocalan to launch this, send out these feelers or to propose this sort of peace initiative remains to be seen. I suspect it's a factor, but I think the other factors that I mentioned before about President Erdogan's weakened position in the Turkish body politic, I think is also a major factor that explains why this is happening now. And
you think the leadership of the PKK is interested right now in pushing for some sort of political process?
That's right. I mean, I would point your listeners to a very important opinion piece that was published in the Washington Post on July the 3rd, where one of the founding members of the PKK explicitly called for a peace process with the Turkish government and explicitly stated that Abdullah Ocalan would be the lead negotiator and effectively called for a return to the 2013 peace process that was in place. So it's pretty clear that there's something happening within the senior leadership of the PKK that's trying to push for some resolution of hostilities with the Turkish government.
It's always good to talk to you. So many thanks indeed to Nader Hashemi there in Denver.